Hey folks, Justin Thayer, TeamThayer.com, Oregon Real Estate, Team Thayer Official on YouTube, Team Thayer Official on Twitter, Justin Lee Thayer, all one word on Instagram. So I'm going to go over the 4 top books that influenced me to go from being an employee at a titanium foundry to not having a boss and being financially independent, right? And what I'm going to do is I went ahead and found these books on YouTube. These are audiobooks, super easy to find, super easy to listen to if you've got a smartphone, a desktop, laptop, notebook, right? You can plug your auxiliary cord using your car stereo and listen. You can throw some headphones on, but super critical pieces of information in my opinion. And in this day and age, I read the books because this was the early and mid 90s, but you can do this stuff on the go now. You could be listening to books while you're driving. You could be taking in information when you're eating, sleeping, just about anything. I think it's a great time to be alive because you have all these different assets and avenues that you can receive critical information that can change your life. So the first thing that changed my life was I picked up a book, I think quite by just curiosity, because I wanted to know a little bit about real estate because I knew nothing about it, right? I was an employee at a titanium foundry. I really didn't know much. My parents really didn't know what the heck was going on, right? And I just always had in my head that real estate was something that everybody should be in, or at least that I should be in, and everybody probably should follow my lead as well. I had a really good impression about it. For what reason? I'm not sure. Maybe it was from Donald Trump. I've seen him on TV. I don't even know. I mean, this is the early to mid 90s. So Donald Trump, art of the deal. Many entrepreneurs and really great business people, their first introduction into business or just the concepts and ideas outside of the little world that they live in came through this flippin' book. Just so happens to be the first one that I ran into, right? For some reason, it's the one that a lot of successful entrepreneurs, self-made people credit for their first entry into thinking big, thinking different, and saying, wow, there's a whole other way to do things in life that I didn't even know existed, right? Great book. Check that one out. Donald Trump's Art of the Deal. The next audiobook that I actually got to cheat a little bit because I actually got this one on audiobook, and it was after the invention of YouTube. I didn't read it in a hardback book. There were some others that I would like to have included, but they did not have them on YouTube. But this is a super important, mind-melting, game-changing, lifestyle-changing, mindset-changing book. This is Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. All right? Power is leverage. Leverage is the tool to create currency. Currency is the tool to create satisfaction, in my opinion. 48 Laws of Power by Mr. Greene. Great book. It's concepts that you must know right out the gate if you're going to be successful in business, sales, any kind of entrepreneurship. Get that one, 48 Laws of Power. Listen to it. My all-time favorite book, period. And a lot of entrepreneurs, top CEOs, stockbrokers, warriors, commanders, generals attribute this masterpiece of literary razor-sharp truth to be just critical in just success in life. And that is going to be Sun Tzu, The Art of War. Man, if you haven't heard of this book, you've been under a rock. You know, everything from stockbrokers to Fortune 500 CEOs to sales pros to Grant Cardone. I mean, you name the guy. You name the entrepreneur. You name the Charles Schwab. You name the big billionaire, and they are going to tell you about this gem right here. The Art of War, right? Combat and strategy and strategic thinking. It cross threads through our lives, right? If you read the book or you're listening to it and you don't get how it applies to sales or business, right? You can maybe jump in. There's some other YouTube videos that kind of explain that. The concepts of go, the concepts of a lot of great stuff in here. Life is war. War is the father of all, right? Everything's a battle from the time you're fighting to get out of your mom's womb for life until the very last breath you take. You're fighting in this world. You're fighting a battle. You're fighting a war. Tongues Through the Art of War, probably the most influential book outside the Holy Bible that has influenced man and success. Check that out. You can listen to the whole dang thing on YouTube. This is almost a bonus piece. Once again, something else I came across on YouTube. I didn't read it in hardcover, right? And that's going to be Charlie Munger's the psychology, right, of human misjudgment. The psychology of human error. Why we as humans do silly things, make silly mistakes that we know dang well aren't going to be productive, right? If you ever wanted to curb yourself or try and curb yourself from saying, man, why did I make that stupid mistake? That was a dumb mistake, or that was a mental error, right? There's a psychology behind it, right? It has a little bit to do with some evolutionary psychology stuff. It's a speech. It's on YouTube. You should listen to it over and over and over, right? The best way to be successful is stop making mistakes that are completely avoidable. Now, I'm not talking about taking chances, right, to enhance your business or taking chances that are profitable, but the avoidable, ridiculous mistakes. Like the reason you thought you're going to be in love with your first girlfriend your whole life. That kind of mistake. Whatever it was, right? Hey, check that out. That's the 4 top listening audiobooks that you can get on YouTube that have influenced my life, and more than that, many others outside of the Donald Trump book, which I stumbled across. All the other ones are top rated reads or listens from the billionaire establishment, the self-made zero to hero establishment of this here United States and the world. All right, thank you. Check out my other videos. If you get a chance, please subscribe to my channel. There should be a button down there. Hit that button, hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. Comment on this video. If you want to add books, videos, listens, please make suggestions in the box below so everybody can see what affected your life, what you've heard, right? There's just a lot of great stuff out there. Always be reading, always be studying, always be listening, always be learning. This excites me, guys. This freaking excites me. Right? I love this kind of stuff. I'm an information hound, an information connoisseur, an information freak, because with information comes power, with power comes fulfillment. See you next time, Team Thayer Official, teamthayer.com. What the heck? Is that a cat or a lion? That is a cat.